everybody in the wine business who thinks about this winery always thinks immediately of her. And then my second thought is, oh, how come I don't have some Iron Horse bubbles in my glass? But we thought it would be really fun. We've been able to visit with a few winery owners and winemakers. And I don't know, I mentioned earlier, Joy, when I look at you in this beautiful background with these delicious looking wines, it gives me hope that life can be beautiful. And if it's not, it will be beautiful again. So you have some wines to taste along with us, and let's do it, because I'm ready to drink and learn more about all of your projects.
First of all, thank you so much for inviting me to join you all today. One of the privileges of being a sparkling wine producer is that usually I get the opportunity to propose the first toast. So I would like to toast to you, Belinda and Matt, and all of the other co-hosts today, and most of all, the Boozy Brunchers.
Yay!
Thank you for letting me join you. It is really, really a delight. Cheers.
Cheers to everyone. Thank you.
Also, it's my cunning that it gets you to take a sip of wine. And I know that it's part of my job to get everybody ready for the salsa lessons. So
we'll all be better dancers if we drink more now.
You bet. You bet. And the part of the beauty of this is I hope everybody can see the gorgeous tiny little bubbles, because if there ever was a picture of optimism, it's this. It's seeing these bubbles rise up in the glass. And I've heard so much conversation about comfort food and how important that is, particularly during challenging times. But there also is a concept of comfort wine. And amazingly, bubbles fit in that category, because bubbles do bring you up along with the bubbles. They're just a lift. And they remind you that even in the most challenging moments, celebration of life and love and friendships and all the silver linings we can find, we really want to do that. And my feeling is you absolutely must have at least 2 bottles of bubbly chilling in your refrigerator on any given day. Just in case something good happens, you want to be ready.
That's a word to live by, Joy.
Miss the opportunity. So, all right. So we've gotten that out of the way. So we make 18 different cuvées or blends of sparkling wine. Everything we make is vintage, which means not only that the grapes from 1 year, but more importantly, how long it's aged. And the most important thing I can tell you about sparkling wine is the value of vintage means that it's aged at least 3 years on the yeast in the bottle. And the longer the wine is aged on the yeast, the smaller the bubbles, which is the hallmark of quality. This is not a stylistic consideration. This is just quality. So for my money, when you're drinking top of the line bubbles, you should not even have to swallow. It should just effervesce away in your mouth. And I have a fantasy of explaining that to the highway patrolman. Officer, I swear, I did not swallow. It just effervesced away. So we are drinking Brut X, and X stands for extraordinarily dry. This is barely at the threshold. This has so little sugar, residual sugar in the wine. So it is ultra dry. This is the kind of bubbly you can drink all of the time. So it's at one end of the spectrum of all of the different cuvées that we produce. It is an unbelievable wine with oysters, for example, just perfect with oysters. It has unbelievable richness, even though it's not sugar, and that comes from the aging. This is a vintage 2014, and the blend is a very traditional blend of 70 to 73% Pinot Noir and the balance Chardonnay. and all of the grapes, I'm going like this because the grapes are all around me. You can't see them, but they're all here. But everything we make is a state bottled. And
Like, can I
one
ask?
thing that
So,
I want to add is just in as a nod, tip of the hat to Belinda is, although we're showing a 750 milliliter bottle, I know, Belinda, that you particularly like magnums.
Yes,
Optimum. That is the optimum size for sparkling wine.
oh, Joy, I love to hear you say that. We do have a question from Karen. Karen wants to know. Well, I can let her ask you.
Hi, I just wanted to check and see if the promotional offering of the 3 bottles of wine is still available, if we couldn't order it before today.
Yes.
Great. Thank you, Joy. And then I have a question for you as well. So you've been, I mean, is it fair to say you're best known for the sparkling? I mean, I love all of your wines. We're going to taste your still Chardonnay and Pinot Noir too, but I feel as if people know you best for celebration and sparkling and Sonoma. Is that fair to say?
It is fair to say, and part of that is my fault because I am lovingly known in my family as a bubblehead, and I am completely fine with that. And so I tend to, I drink sparkling wine.
We love it. So you have a Chardonnay as well and a Pinot Noir, which I have only sparklings because I'm like you, a bubblehead, but I'm going to search to find the Chardonnay character and the Pinot Noir character in the sparklings as you tell us about these 2 still wines, which I think are fantastic offerings as well.
So this is a very special Chardonnay. It's called Heart of the Vineyard, and that really says it all. And it comes from a section of the vineyard. It's not a particular block because it spills over between 2 different blocks, but it's what our winemaker feels is the core or heart of our Chardonnay vineyard. And where we're located is a very special growing area called Green Valley, which is the coolest, foggiest part of the Russian River Valley. And what we get in our Chardonnay, which also translates into the bubbly, but is a brightness, a brisk acidity, very complex citrus characteristics. Particularly for me, there's a lime quality, and it's either lime zest or lime blossom, but very, well, of course, it's, if anybody's tasting it with me, the power of suggestion is overwhelming. So, once I say lime, that's all you're going to taste. But this is the polar opposite of the old-fashioned California Chardonnay. It's so funny to be talking about what it's not, but it's not big, buttery, oaky. This is very clean. This is very elegant. And I will say just a tremendous amount of heart goes into this wine.
Enjoy, when you're doing pairings for a still Chardonnay, what are some of your favorite things to put along with this wine?
Well, right now it's salmon season in California. The king salmon are running, and they are so absolutely phenomenally delicious. And so my recommendation would be grilled or roasted king salmon, and sweet summer corn would just be an absolutely fabulous pairing with it. But then what's fun is that, of course, there are many who think, no, Pinot Noir with salmon.
Fantastic. I come across this all the time where people are surprised that you would put red wine with fish or white wine with meat, but clearly you're up for it. You're up for it.
Well, first of all, let me say, if you're 4 people, at least if you're 4 of my friends, the odds that you're going to drink more than 1 bubble is really strong. So no one says it needs to be the same wine. And so part of the fun is trying the different things. So if you were at my table with salmon, by the way, 1 dish, I would have all 3 wines.
I love that.
You know what? I don't even care about the salmon. But but the point is that the dish is going to taste different with each of these wines. And that's really fun and exciting. And if, and particularly when you've been talking to the same person for 3 months. It is a great thing to have something new to talk about, which is wow, which is your favorite pairing? I mean, it makes it a little bit of a game.
Yeah.
Pinot Noir is where Green Valley really comes to the fore. We have a special soil type called Goldridge soil, which is a sandy clay loam. And what you get is just deeper notes, earthiness, and a depth of character that goes beyond the bright fruit that I think of for Russian River. And yet the weight and texture of our Pinot Noir is still so light and silky. It just glides across the palate.
I love it. I see a couple of red wines in glasses out here, so I hope everyone's enjoying a great red, a great Pinot Noir. Wow, Joy Sterling, this has been so amazing. And I know it's a short time and maybe we could visit with you forever and learn so much. But for me, it's just that I want to be just like you. And I feel like if I drink more Sonoma wine and more Iron Horse, I could be sitting in that vignette at some point. So we'll keep everything open. If you have more questions, please ask them in the chat and we can connect you with Joy to get those answered. But as we said, you can still purchase our special package on her website and use our discount. So that's pretty exciting. So if you need to get you some Iron Horse, do it directly from her website. And Joy, thank you so much for sharing some of your magic with us today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Joy. Delicious wine.
Out to salsa too, so I'm pretty excited about that. But I think we have to move along, and now that we've had some beautiful things to drink and we have that in our stomachs, it's time to get a little something to eat. And usually we do something savory, but I'm pretty excited to have something sweet today.
Yeah, let's get some sugar in our systems. Get the blood pumping a little bit, getting ready for our salsa at the end. Let's bring in the sugar portion of today. So we have the owner and CEO of Love Sugar and Grace Bakery in Chicago. Here is Grace Lee.
Woohoo! Hi, Grace.
I think she's on mute.
No, she.
I think she just, Grace, we need you to be super loud.
Sorry. Is this better?
Yes, that's it.
I'll try to shout.
Yes, shout.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited. And let's get started. So my name is Grace Lee. I own Love Sugar and Grace. And many of you have purchased our little cookie kit, and all of our at-home kits are currently branded with Grace at Home, so you can bake with me in your home. I was actually an attorney by trade, but I had quit my job because I love baking so much. So I started a dessert company, and when I started my dessert company, I started catering for a lot of the large corporate companies in Chicago. And then COVID happened. So I just woke up one day and lost 100% of my clients. And I just thought to myself, what do I do? So I decided to launch these at-home baking kits. So today we are going to be making these tie-dye sugar cookies. So, and if I'm moving too fast, please let me know. I'm just really nervous.
You're doing great.
Great.
To get started, you will need just a plate for your cookies. If you haven't unpacked it yet, you'll need scissors to unpack all of your sugar cookies. And then you also need a small, shallow plate. So it could be like a salad plate or anything like that for your icing. And in your kit, you should have received your cookies.
Grace, I have no idea what mine spells. I have no clue whatsoever.
I've been trying to figure it out forever too, and I can't figure
Mine
it out.
says koi. I don't know. Koi?
A word scramble, and there is like a little hint showing you what the phrase is. So the first person to unscramble your kit, just hold this up to the camera so we can see who it is, and you'll get a free baking kit.
Jessica. Wait, Gabe, I think Jessica figured hers out. Let's see it. I see her. Oh, no.
Oh, nice.
Way to go, Jess.
Good shit, Jessica.
I will get your information, and we'll be sure to ship you a baking kit address.
I'm going to pick Jessica for all of my trivia events and things like that moving forward. Jessica, just so you know.
You'll also have received these 4 bags of icing. So what you'll do is, if you just took them out of the fridge, just massage them real quick so it regains their fluidity. And I will then switch over to the overhead view.
Wait, Grace, can I ask? So people can custom order anything, right? They could get custom messages. I know I've purchased happy birthday and wash your hands, and we've sent them to family all over the country from west to east coast. It's like an amazing gift. And I think what's also amazing is I have a 3-year-old and 5-year-old niece, and they were quiet for 2 hours. So this is like a magical thing.
That should be the #1 marketing thing to sell these, Grace. Is that you
Yeah,
can get
it's brilliant.
Yes. So that was actually my intent when I launched my very first kit. I saw that, you know, San Francisco shut down. I saw that Italy got shut down. So I was like, if parents are going to be at home with their kids, how are they going to pass time with just one box, at least like 1 hour to keep them quiet? So this is my answer. But yes, all of the kits can be customized. I have gotten many requests about doing custom names, even corporate events trying to stay alive in their marketplace, so they would send mass orders to their clients. So we could do a variety of things with these kits.
It's so clever. All right, so how do we tie-dye these beautiful cookies?
You're first going to take your white icing, and you're going to take your scissors and just cut about like 3 to 4 millimeters from the tip, and just set that off. And you're going to do that with all of your bags of icing.
So great.
Start small versus, so the higher up you go, the larger the opening will be. So start small because you can always make your opening larger. And then what we're going to do is, so we're going to start with, we're going to grab your small plate. And you're just going to take your white icing and just squeeze out a very large circle in the center of your icing, or in the center of your plate. And this is going to be kind of like your base palette for your cookies.
Oh, so making this tie-dye kind of effect happens on the plate, not on the cookie.
Yes. So we're going to do a different method, which I think provides you with a better like tie-dye look. So then you'll take your colored icing and just kind of give it like a swirl. Just dig deep for your inner artist and do whatever your heart desires with all these different colors. Like I'll do purple on one side maybe, and then pink on the opposite end, or you can just do a swirl everywhere.
My gosh, this is reminding me of like barista art, which I'm also not good at.
And then what you do is take a cookie and you're gonna flip it upside down and just dip it right in there. Give it a little wiggle, and then you'll lift it up and you'll see your tie-dye forming. And what you can do is grab a fork or a toothpick and just kind of swirl it all in, fill in the gaps. You could even pick some up from your plate, put it in there, or you could even re-dip if you would like, just to make sure your entire cookie is being coated. And it's as simple as that. Super easy.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like your tie-dye. Yes, that looks gorgeous. I love it.
That's so exciting.
It's perfect.
So pretty.
Same thing with your letters. Yeah. And it's just very easy. A great kit to do at home with your kids.
And you also included these really cute little kind of sprinkly things. So that's optional, right? You could do it, do it.
So the sprinkles also come with it. And if you would like to add some sprinkles, you can add them on top just for a little extra fun. Right here.
Grace, are all the icing bags the same flavor?
Yes, they're all just the standard sugar vanilla icing flavor.
Got it.
It is so much fun. So Grace, I know everybody is having fun who has the kits and they're doing their decorating, but while they're doing that, can you also kind of talk about some of the other cakes and things that you really love that you do that people can mail order or get delivered? I know in Chicago, it's really easy. You can just order before Friday, right? And get it delivered on how does that work?
So we actually request a 2-day lead time, just for fulfillment, but usually we are able to even fulfill the order as soon as next day. So we have cake kits available. So you'll receive 2 cake layers, buttercream frosting, and offset spatula. You can decorate your own cake, and it comes with fondant letters as well if you want to send a little happy birthday message or a Zoom date message. So that's really popular. We're also in the process of launching a lot of at-home baking kits that are gluten-free and vegan, just to help out with any customers that may have any egg allergies or wheat allergies.
I think that's super smart. And I think maybe the thing I was most excited about, because I came to do a pickup for Matt's birthday cakes the other day, which were beautiful, by the way. And we got a little bit of a chance to chat, but you're also starting to put your kits onto Amazon, right?
Yes. So that will be happening hopefully within the next 3 to 4 weeks. We're still in the process of assembling our final prototypes. Everything is perfect. So we're very excited about that too. So that Amazon line will be under the Grace at Home branding that you saw on all of your boxes right here.
Congratulations. That's amazing, Grace.
Thank you.
And then Grace, that's going to be cookies, and what kinds of products then will people be able to get nationally?
That's the cookie mixes, cupcake mixes that are gluten-free and or vegan. But a lot of our products will be gluten-free and vegan, so we can just cover that entire community.
I just love that, because that's really hard to find. I don't know, Gabe, I know you've been gluten-free for a while. I think it's really hard to find great.
Yeah, we're just looking to participate most of the time, we just want to feel a part of the crew, So yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for, thinking of everyone.
Yeah, but I mean, gluten and vegan, that's really, gluten-free and vegan, that's like so good for you, and I think it's really great. So thank you. Everybody, please continue decorating and having fun with your kits, and also, you're at home. Look at that. Nice job. Nice job, Charlie. That's not
Charlie,
good.
killing it.
Charlie.
Thumbs up.
Crushing. Look, Jess. Oh, killing it.
Looks amazing.
Wow. Look at Olivia. Hi, Olivia.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. Hi. We love your watermelon rainbow shirt too. All right, gang. We are on time, Matt. Look at us. We finally got good at this whole thing.
15 weeks is all it took.
So we've done some drinking together. We've done some decorating, and at some point we're going to start chomping down on these amazing cookies. That's Grace's personal Instagram. You can also find her things that you can order at Love Sugar Grace online. So please support her, but you just should, because these are beautiful, delicious.
The cookies are delicious too.
Yeah. But I know that we're moving on, right, Matt? Is it time?
I think it's time.
So I am so honored to introduce Rico Mangram, who is an events professional and also a dance instructor, and brings his magic and dance to large events and into live venues. But for the last couple of months has been doing that virtually. And I've been so curious about all the different things that you can do virtually to try to still live a really wonderful, fun, and bright life. So I'm really thrilled to have Rico here to teach us a little bit of salsa. And I hope he'll tell us a little bit of how he got here and about his business, and then take us through a couple steps.
Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Good?
Go.
All right. Yes. If you're on mute, go ahead and clap as if I know that you're clapping.
Yeah.
Right? After drinking a little bit of bubbly and then also eating sweets, you should be dancing like really fast right now after when we get started, right? So yeah, I'm really happy. My name is Rico, and I own How to One Salsa, and here in Chicago, and we've been in business since '06. So been in business for a long time, and I have to say, salsa is one of it's a form of dance where it's all Latin dance, right? So you have salsa, merengue, bachata, and all of that great stuff. And one of the things about salsa is it just has that flair, right? It has that flair of dancing and being able to move and get ready to go. So with drinking and also having sweets involved, we call that courage juice. So hopefully you already have your courage juice already. So
I might be a little offbeat, but
that's okay. That's okay. You have to improvise. It's all improvisation. That's all it is. So I'm very happy to actually be on this show as well. So I also run a TV and radio talk show as well. So of course, connecting with you guys is my key. So making sure that you guys are happy and me to expose the virtual Boozy Brunch to make sure you guys have a great time while I show you a few moves. But yeah, how do I salsa with the virtual? So I have an account with E15. So we've been doing some virtual classes as well. And it's a little difficult because, when you're dancing, it's all about a connection being in front of the person, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, it's more virtually and just, touching the screen and say, hey, I'm here for you, right? While you're actually dancing. So it's still the same concept of still being able to get the full movement as if you was to watch me on YouTube. So when it comes down to it, it's all about having a great time. And also music. You gotta dance with music, right? So I'm gonna show you the basic step. Then I'm gonna put on a basic beat for you guys to go along with me. So everybody up, let's go.
Last guest, last segment, guys, of season 1. Let's make this a good one.
And can I dance with my glass? I would like to dance with my glass.
Oh, that's rule number 1.
Yes. That's good. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. There's two ways. There's two sides, right? There's the follower and there's the leader, right? So whoever wants to be the follower, you're gonna be facing the same way I am, right? So of course, if you're the only one that's in the house, you're just gonna follow, right? As far as the leader on this side, the leader will actually be facing that way. So if you want to be a leader, you want to be a leader that way. Okay. So because the followers are like butterflies, mariposas, right? We want to make sure that when you're following of the leader. So here's the steps. Let me show you what it looks like. So it goes like this. It goes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. That's what it looks like for show. Okay, if you had something to drink, you probably already started doing it already. All right, here we go. So ladies or followers, you're gonna go back with the right foot. Ready, set, go. Hit it. 1, the left foot is gonna come up in place. 2, then the right foot is gonna come with it. 3. Okay, now there's a 4, which is a pause, right? There's a pause there, right? So you pause, and then you're gonna go forward with your left foot. Go. 5, the right foot comes up in place. 6, then you're gonna put it together. 7, and there's an 8 for a body roll. If you want to do a body roll, followers, right? That's what it looks like. Let's do it again. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, shake it, go. 5, 6, 7, do the body roll if you can. That means just do a little touching of the head, right? You're there, okay? You got it? All right, here we go. Here is the followers, the leaders, right? Leaders. So now what you do is you actually are controlling the steps. That means as soon as you start, the beautiful followers will actually follow. So yours look like this. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Now, of course, when you're dancing leaders, you want to make sure you look like you got some style to it. As well as ladies or followers, if you do a manicure type deal, that works too. All right, so here we go. Go very slow. Forward with the left. Ready, set, go. Left foot forward, go. 1, the right foot comes up in place. 2, we put it together. 3, now we're gonna go back because we have that 4, right? Now we're gonna go back on 5. Go, right foot back. 5, left foot comes up in place. 6, we put it together. 7. All right, let's do it again. Ready? Set, go. 1, right foot up. 2, put it together. 3, then go back with the right. Go. 5 and 6 and 7. Do it one more time. Go. 1, 2, 3. Go back. Go. 5, 6, 7. Yes, that's what I like to see. Clap it out, everybody. Clap it out. Clap it out. Yeah, clap it out.
Yeah.
We did it! Did we do it? I think we did it.
So now we're gonna put it. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So now what happens is this: we put it together, right? We put it together. Now, because the followers, when you're going back on 1, right? So you're gonna go back on 1. You're gonna go 1. Then that's when the left foot comes forward with the leaders. 2, put it together. 3, then you're together. Then you're gonna go forward. 5, and then 6, and then 7. Make sense?
Got it.
All right, let's put it together. So everybody together. All right, here we go. Ladies, I'm gonna start off with you, but everybody for the leaders, make sure you go forward. Ready, set, go. Hit it. 1, 2, together, go forward. 5, 6, together. And 1, 2, together, go. 5, 6, together. And 1, 2, together. Keep it going. 5, 6, 7. Keep it going. Go. 1, 2, together. And 5, 6, together. Good. 1, 2, together. And 5, 6, together. Again. Go. 1, 2, together. And 5 and 6 together. Again, go. 1, 2, together. And 5, 6 together. Clap it out, everybody. Clap it out. Clap it out.
Yeah,
Clap it out.
here.
All right, how you guys doing? How you guys? You guys okay? Are you guys good? Still drinking? Okay.
Doing great,
All
man.
right.
Yeah.
Still
So here's
drinking.
what we're gonna do now. So now what happens is we put on music, right? So now when we put on music, it's a basic beat, right? And we're gonna keep that step. So I want you to follow me. A little bit of sign language, you might go from there, right? So when the music comes on, I'm gonna go 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, together, and 5, 6, together. Now, remember, when you're dancing, you can be happy, right? Be happy while you're doing it as you're dancing, because that's gonna actually make you feel better. All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Let's do it, baby. Let me know if you can hear this.
Sounds good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. A little bit faster. 5, 6, here we go, bass. 1, together. 5, I'm gonna keep going. 1, stay with the rhythm with me. Okay? 1, 5. 1, 5. 1, 5. That's the leader's part, right? 5, yes. 1, 5. And 1, yes. 5. 1, 5. Switch over. 1, 5. 1, 5. 1, 5. 1, 5. 1, 5. Clap it out, everybody. Clap it out. Clap it out. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. All right. How am I doing? Is my time up? Is my time of fame over?
No, we want to do one more version. How do we upgrade that just a little bit?
Woo, look at you. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I like, see, that's what happened. See, I knew I was like, as soon as they get something to drink, we got more things to do. All right, here we go. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do what we call a side-to-side step, right? A side-to-side step, that's where you're upgrading now, right? check this out. So all of my followers, right, if there's something called being sexy when you're dancing, right? That means that when you're actually dancing, I'm gonna show you from here. And of course, I'm gonna show you just like this how it looks, right? So when you're going from side to side, it goes like this. It's like going with the basic, but you're just going from side to side now. Now, how does this happen when you're dancing salsa? When you're dancing salsa, I start off with my basic like this, right? I'm here, right? You're like, oh my God, okay, I love your shoulders, right? And you're dancing, and then all of a sudden, someone starts off like this, here, wow. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, Belinda wanted me to upgrade, so I did, right? And I'm like, here, it's like, okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going from side to side. Now, ladies, of course, when you're going back, you're going 1, 2, 3, and all of a sudden you see the leaders starting to go from side to side. So what you do is you start following them like this, and you go from side to side. Okay, so that's what I want to show you. So that's what it looks like. Is that okay? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We got the leaders this way, and we got the followers this way, right? So now what happens is the leaders, you're gonna start this. Now, when we go with the basic, we're gonna go with the basic, and I'm gonna show you from side to side. Now, one basic, ready, set, go. Go forward, go. Basic, 1, 2, 3, we're doing it together, 5, 6, 7. Now, the leader's gonna go with their left foot to the left. You're gonna go 1, ladies, followers, with your right foot, match it up as far as with his or hers, right? And then go from here, put it together like this. So when I come over, 1, 2, together. So if it was the lady side, you won't be able to see my right foot. On my right foot is going to my right. My left foot comes up, I put it together. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's go side to side now. Ready, set, go. Hit it. 1, 2, together. Now go to your right with the leaders. 5, and ladies to your left, or followers. 6, put it together. 7. Go. 1, 2, together, and 5, 6, together. Now with the followers, it's 1, 2, together, and 5, 6, together. And 1, 2, together, and 5, 6, together. One more time, go. 1, 2, together, and 5, 6, together.
This is amazing. I think we've created some salsa champions in here. If you're watching,
You got
That's what I'm
some creative
talking about there. Yes, yes, yes. So how do you put it together, right? I'm gonna show you how you put it together. That's where you upgrade, Belinda. That's where you upgrade. Okay. So when you're going with the basic step, you're going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Then you go side to side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. You see my arms? You see how they rolling, right? Just a little workout, right? In here. As soon as you finish, right? You do it like 3 times. Because if you do it more than 3 times, they know that you're a beginner, right? So you want to make sure as soon as you finish that 3rd time, then you go back to the basic, right? Go back to the basic. And then it makes it just so easy. As soon as you see the person start going side to side, you do it together. So make sure you're looking at, if you have a partner, make sure you're looking at your partner. Don't look to the side like, and don't pay attention to your partner because they're like, okay, well, you going one way, I'm going another, right? So that's how that works. Make sense?
amazing. Yes.
All right, let's do it together. Let's do it one more time, and then we're going to do this with music. Here we go. Basic step, everybody. Then we're going to go side to side. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, side to side. Go. 1, 2, together. 5, 6, together. 1, 2, together. 5, 6, together. 1, 2, together. Back to the basic. Go. 1, 2, together, and 5, 6, together, and 1, 2, together, and side to side. Go. 1, 2, together, and 5, 6 together, and 1, 2 together, 5, 6 together, 1, 2 together, and back to the basic. Go. 1, 2 together, 5, 6. It's time for music, everybody. It's time for music. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's go a little bit faster this time, shall we?
Let's do it, Rico.
All right. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. 5, just the basic, okay? Basic. 5, 6, here we go, basic. 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, side to side. Let's go. 1, 5, 1, 5, 1. Back to the basic. Go. 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1. Side to side. Go. 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. Clap it out, everybody. Clap it out. Very good. Yes, yes. I see you, Matthew. I see you, Matthew. All right, Belinda. Hey, Belinda, you're like the ultimate. You're like the ultimate dancer with a drink in the hand. I like that. That is awesome, man. Keep it going, baby.
Rico, that was amazing.
Genre.
Baby.
That was amazing.
Awesome.
We
Thank
got a
you.
bunch of future salsa dancers. And Rico, I know that you have a promotion going on right now where if someone wants to sign up for some private lessons for one person,
Yes.
can you talk a little bit about that really quick?
Yes, of course. So private classes. So of course we're comparable to to other studios, but and respect to all the studios as well too, because we're all need that help when it comes to our profit and our business. But it's the love of dance, right? That's why we love what we do. But the promotion that we have right now is per person $40 an hour for a private class hour, and sometimes they go to an hour and a half. But I don't charge more because of that, because if we're into it and we're having a great time, that's the objective, right? And you can always bring your bottle as well too if you want to. So yeah, so it's $40, and also if it's a group of 10 or more, it's $175. $175 for me to be able to teach. Yep. For 10 or more, it doesn't matter. If it's 10 or more, it can be 20, 30. It's gonna be a flat rate. $175. That can be for an hour and a half. For the class, based off of how many people stick with it and not get tired, right?
That's so much fun. I didn't know if it would be, I was just like, oh, I think in my mind that'll be fun. I'm not sure, but it was definitely fun.
Awesome. That's the objective. When it comes to salsa, or you come to any event, you gotta make it fun. You gotta make it feel like it's not boot camp, right? Because people, they really start drinking when they go home, right?
Nothing. Wow.
Oh, right. I love it. I love it.
Well done, Rico.
Thank you so much, man.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
I also saw some pretty impressive duos out there. I saw Henry and Ida doing a pretty freaking fabulous job. I saw lots of great. Gabe, I hope we caught it all on camera. Sorry, people. We did get you on camera. So fun. So this is Rico. This is your business Instagram, and then
yeah. So my business Instagram, yeah, that's one of my other businesses that I actually do when I'm teaching, like for weddings. That's my Instagram as well too. But also I do have another one, but I can send that also to you guys as well for my talk show. But the name of my company is Hot on One Salsa, and you just put the .com on that, and then you'll be able to go to my website as well.
oh my God, that was so much fun. Woo, and that's some cardio too. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
So we want to thank everyone who shared their magic today for our season 1 finale. I mean, this might be our best episode ever. So I'm so excited. Thank you to Joy and to Grace and to Rico, and they are all small business owners who definitely deserve our support in every way possible. And they all produce something that is really fantastic. So I hope that you'll look into them a little further after here. And then I just want to let you know that, as I said, we are off on hiatus for a few weeks, just like a TV show, until we start season 2, and we'll make sure that you all know everything about it. But I will also let you know that we will be here every week at the same time, at the same link, if you want to come hang out and just cook with Mark and I. Right, Mark? We'll probably have some other people joining us too, just to kind of keep it going, because I do think it's important that we all continue to shelter in place. And I will tell you that when we come back for real, it's going to be on Sunday, July 26th, and we'll be presenting one of my favorite things on earth, and that's Eli's cheesecake, with Alana, who is the granddaughter of Eli, who started the business. So that's a family-owned business here in Chicago, and they make something very delicious, and they make something that is really delicious that we can make into cocktails that we can eat, of course, and that we can do really fun things with. So that's what's happening on July 26th for the season 2 premiere. But I think that we just want to say that we love you all, and it's been so much fun this season 1, and I hope that you've gained something wonderful, if not just a bright 60 minutes on a Sunday, or learning how to poach an egg finally, or learning a bit about sake from Julia Mimose. I mean, there have been so many great moments, and we want to continue to share them with you. So I hope that everyone will raise a glass to virtual Sunday Boozy Brunch.
I'm out of breath. Still.
Yeah. Gabe, get this picture. We're always trying to get the photo of the toast, and it's so hard to get it, but we love you all.